Alright, so next run we're going to be doing Link Between Worlds to start. This should be interesting because first time doing it, so we'll see how it goes. Started with Biggoron Sword for Seasons. Bunch of good stuff in the shop. Alright, I gotta remember like where I can go and what I can do. Thanks for the good luck, appreciate it. Heart container for Zelda 1. Honeycomb in the shop there. Got a bottle. Okay. Are those gonna show up? Are those showing up in the thing? Hello? There they go. Just took some time. Unlock LADX. And we got fairy powder for ages for doing so. So it looks like we're going back to LADX today. Red ring for ages. Yep, so that looks like all we can do right now. Not much going on, so let's go check out LADX. Oh, you know why? I bet I know why things are lagging. It's probably because of SNI. Me and that. Because for whatever reason, whenever you play A Link to the Past and use the SNI connector, it doesn't close out all the way. Alright, so this is number 4, so run D. Let's go. I mean, we've been getting a lot of LADX today. and a lot of it just has not been great. I mean, we've been making progress, but running into some situations. Yeah, we definitely have to use this because of the possibility of powder start, right? Powder start means, like, we have to keep refilling. There's just no way around it. Yeah, we're not grinding for rupees in this. There's never a situation where you're expected to grind rupees. Except in A Link to the Past, because for some reason, the devs thought it would be funny. Like, most Zelda games do not ever expect you to have to grind rupees. They'll give you whatever you need within the item pool, but not A Link to the Past. I think part of it is just because people are so used to A Link to the Past that they expect people to know, where to go to grind rupees, how to do the Houlihan room, stuff like that. It's like, if you want to play casually, you shouldn't be expected to know how to do all that stuff. We really don't have much available in terms of items that we could do. So we definitely have to run into something quickly. Nope, still nothing there. I think there's literally one check left. Otherwise, we need rupees. Rupees for A Link to the Past. No. That doesn't do anything. So maybe we are expected to be able to get like 10 rupees for Trendy Game. Because 10 rupees isn't terrible. It's just annoying. It's annoying when your only means of killing enemies is lighting them on fire. Yeah, especially if you have to go ahead and refill. That's a pain. Let's do it again. Because I have nothing else available to me right now. Because the Link Between Worlds is still... We didn't get any items for it. Alright, just give me one more rupee. That's all I need. 1 rupee. There it is. We did it. We did it! We got 10 rupees. Now hopefully the item in Trendy Game is something very valuable. It could be. I don't know what slots are looking like in this. Because that could be a slot, potentially. Like, this is like the default for something that doesn't match. It's a Tokay Eyeball. Now I'm confused. Unless I'm supposed to be able to grind rupees in A Link Between Worlds. What were the things... Let me check hints. There's a hookshot in Ravio's shop. Yeah, I think we might have to do that. Alright. So we will go back into A Link Between Worlds and get money for Ravio's shop. Get money for the hookshot, because that's the only thing that is accessible right now. So we're gonna have to throw bushes at things to get money? Probably. Maybe? Can we even get money like this? I haven't even gotten a single rupee drop so far. Alright. We just have to lift bushes for money. I don't know how much it is. Oh, there's a $5. It's probably the cheap one, I would think, right? So I think it's like 10 rupees. Alright, there we have 10 rupees. Hopefully that's enough. No, that compass is 100. Hookshot is 50. Progressive sword. Wait, which game is the sword for? Hold on. It's for Minish. Bomb shoes 50. Fist ring is 20. Alright, so we need to grind up to 50 rupees? Is that right? Maybe these guys will drop some good money. Alright, we got 5. We got 5 there. Unless there's like a spot. Unless there's a spot I can go that will get me money. Can't think of a place to go for that. Yeah, lifting bushes might just be the way. But this seems like it's not the correct thing I should be doing. Something seems off. But as far as I can see, I don't have anything else available to me that doesn't require rupees. It would be nice. Alright. This guy seems to drop 5 pretty much every time, maybe? And imagine I get this hook shot and it's still nothing. Where, oh where can I find rupees? I might want to just start the game with like 100 rupees or something. Just to avoid this situation. I don't know if you can alter the drop rate of rupees. Like, I clearly have to, like, look into this more. You played this a week ago and the rupee rate was not this low? Then I don't know. Because this seems really bad luck for rupees. Going into the house will cause the guys to respawn. Let's see. Yeah, alright. There we go, 53 rupees. Let's get this hook shot. Alright. Hopefully this hook shot unlocks some stuff. Because if not, then this seed is really nasty. I mean, the hookshot should unlock some things. Because, like, it gives me things to do. Gives me, like, an actual weapon. Number one. But number two, it, like, allows me to go places. Alright, we got bombs for LADX. So having bombs is good. That's more things to do. And we got some money. Cool. So we can go fish. Let's see what the dungeon here is. It's 3. Can't do anything. Great. Let's go fishing. Alright. I really don't have much still. I can go to Animal Village. And then other than that, I think we're basically done. We need some form of progression. Like, if I don't find progression here, I don't know what to say. Wake up mushroom. That's not progression. Bracelet. Okay. Of course. Can't forget about the bracelet. Oh, is coming in. Yeah, so now LADX has plenty to do. $50 P bag. Yeah, LADX, where bracelet unlocks half the game. And feather unlocks the rest. Oh? We got a sword. We got the sword for LADX. Yeah, LADX is just gonna carry now. And the shield. Sword and shield. Okay. Still better to use hookshot on most things. So we do have another dungeon access here. We have access to the color dungeon. And it's D1. Okay. We can get a lot done in here, despite not having the feather. Trophy for Z2. Okay. Yeah, we can do pretty much everything in here except for the end. Dragon Key. Ooh, that was bad. Flippers! Just keep them coming. Keep it all coming. We haven't gotten the Nightmare Key yet, which is fine. There we go. And there's our nightmare key. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's go check some more stuff. Yeah, we're never leaving. We're never leaving here. We are trapped in this nightmare. Bombs for ages. We haven't seen an Oracle game at all today. We also haven't seen Zelda 1. I think every other game has made an appearance at some point. Yeah, there's been some rather unfortunate deaths. Either from just getting comboed, or from a random enemy doing 2 hearts of damage. The hardest part is just getting a run going. And then, like, not dying. Especially early on when I don't have any bonuses. This guy's a jerk. Like, once I can start getting some equipment and start with things, it's going to be a lot better. A lot easier to navigate the early game. Alright. Let's see what dungeon this is. Hopefully it's a good one. It's a very simple 2-step plan. Step 1, don't die. Step 2, win. Step 1 is very, very hard to do. Are there any hearts in any of these? Alright, there are. Good. I've also noticed we've been getting, like, the same, like, couple dungeons as at the beginning. Probably because they require the least amount of things to get going. But it's really interesting to see the variance, or lack thereof. Also, I don't think we have ever gotten a full heart container for a game we have unlocked. I think we've gotten somewhat close with Minish Cap. Also, I was prepared for the blades this time. We did not get a heart container. That was not a heart container. That was a magic container for Zelda II. Alright, let's go swimming. I really don't want to go to Armos Night. Every time, like, Armos Night is available so early. Let's see, I don't have enough money to go rafting. Yeah, I think we're back in that same situation where we're gonna have to do one of the few things I don't want to do. Yeah, we can do Dream Shine. But again, it's very scary to go into Dream Shrine. Those mimics do a lot of damage. Unlock seasons! We did it! We got an unlock. Alright, I'm immediately leaving and going to seasons. I don't care about anything else. I just want to play a different game. Why is it doing that? There we go. Alright, this is D, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, run 4. And we got Bigoron Sword. Okay, Bigoron Sword, bombs, shield, flippers. Alright, we got a decent start. It's a pretty decent start. I don't remember No Gasha. Okay. Yeah, I didn't turn Gasha on. It feels so nice to be playing a different game for once. Necklace for LADX. Alright, defaults are mystery. We have 80 rupees. Oh. Okay. I'm probably buying that. But let's see what else is here. Yeah, I am buying that feather. Yeah, I don't know how it keeps ending up with the same couple games. We're getting like one different game each time, but then we keep going back to LADX. LADX has been like the constant. And we just got the feather. I have flippers. I can actually go in here. I can get 2? Yeah, that works. Okay. Would help if I went on the other side first. Let's do that one more time. There we go. Let me through! Okay, we're out of there. We are so out of there. Not like I can do anything else in there, but we are so out. Ooh, that is very good. That really helps a lot. I mean, the fairy fountain wasn't necessary. Because the Octoroks aren't super threatening. Same thing with like the Keese and the Zols. I could have easily gotten the health back from in here. It was more like it was right there in my path. Bow of Light. Let's go. You know, can I use the Bow of Light right away, or is the regular bow separate? There's Rooster as well. Rooster and Feather were both in here. It's funny. Let's go find the bell. Alright, what is our code? Oh yeah, there's nothing else I can do here. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do there. I don't remember if I turned on the like 1 in whatever chance to get this super long sequence. I probably didn't. I probably left it at default. Because this is already going to be enough. Having to then remember this really long sequence is just wasting our time. All 8! He needs all 8. He is truly looking for the hero. Yeah, this is looking like a singularity. Flippers for A Link Between Worlds. That probably gives me a little something to do there, maybe? Between the bow and the flippers. Ouch! That hurt. That hurt. Alright, I only have one more check. I don't know if I want to go there, though, with 1 heart. I think this is a good opportunity to just save here and go check out... do I want to go back to LADX? Not really. I think let's go back to Link Between Worlds. Yes, I know I need to update. Every time, it's gonna do that every time I load it, doesn't it? The bow of light. The Zora flippers. We also have 50 bucks. Oh, I cannot use it. Okay. Yeah, you cannot use the bow of light. So I could buy this sword. What else was in here? 20 rupees for something. For ages? Rupees for ages, rupees for ages. Bomb shoes. Yeah. The rest is kind of garbagey. So we don't need to worry about it too much. I think we need to go swimming. Yeah, I guess bomb shoes aren't terrible. ₹50 LADX. Not bad. Alright, there's a check all the way over here. Do I know what it is? Absolutely not. Oh, it's a harpies. Okay. Got it. Or that thing. Or chunks. Let's see. I could climb up the river. Ouch, 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 ouch. It's a heart piece in a waterfall cave. Probably just have to swim there. Don't know if there's a lot of drop-offs. Yeah, I'll just swim. Small key Zelda 1. Alright, I think we're back to where we were. In terms of... There's nothing but rupee checks. Let's go see how much those bomb shoes were. I want to say they were pretty expensive. Yeah, if the bomb shoes were 20, we'd buy it. Let's see, which one were the bomb shoes? That's a compass. Rupee. 100 rupees for 50 is not bad. Fist ring for 20. Bomb shoes for 50. Okay. We can get that. We can get that. We unlock the lore here on how to kill these guys. Ooh. Oh, and I don't even need to kill him, but I am going to, because that gets me 5 more rupees. Alright. Back to LADX. Alright, we're connected. Yeah, we got the feather and the rooster. Those are some very significant things. I think I decided to keep not using Impa in Ages and Seasons. Though, we'll have to see, because with the way that this is going, needing refills is kind of a thing. Let's do it the safe way, right? Get them all together, and then just spin attack. No more trying to stun each individual one. Let's do it nice and safe. So we can go finish 1. We can finish 2. Yeah, we can beat 2 dungeons right now. Big rupee for ages. Big money. Would like to see ages at some point. Once we get in there, we're cooking. Yeah, I only have access to Link Between Worlds, LADX, and Seasons right now. Why are you not pushing? Ooh, we finally got a heart container. I'll take that. That's very good. Yeah, Minish Cap probably has a lot of percentage attached to it. Ouchies. Though Minish Cap doesn't really have much more than all the other games. It's got about 100-ish more checks than the next closest game. It's only got 335 checks. Alright, where am I going? Oh, we still haven't done this cave. I should have done this a long time ago. Probably. Yeah, 18% of the multi-world. It's not terrible. Most of the games are, like, around 15%, I guess. Sword for ages, okay? It's the games that are, like, Zelda 1, Zelda 2. They don't have nearly as much. Yeah, I think a lot of the just comes from unlocking other games. the more games we have, the more likely we're going to be able to get progression and get percentage. I can go all the way. Yeah, I can go all the way over to Eagle's Tower. I think... Do I have the additional warps? I don't remember. I don't remember if I put additional warps as, like... I think it was an option. Yeah, I think I put additional warps as an option. Alright, powder. Yeah, whatever. I don't need powder refills that much. Yeah, right now there's no reason for me to go over to Eagle Tower anyway, so I'll just go back this way. I'm still not used to those iframes. Or lack thereof. Hey, we finally got money for A Link Between Worlds. Like, money that's in the item pool. It's only 20 bucks, but it's something. You're just gonna camp in my way. You're cool, dude. Okay, please let me through. Another sword for Minish. Alright. If we get access to Minish, we get access to a lot of things. Also feels like probably a big source of our progression is just getting into dungeons. Once we get into dungeons, we can get a lot of items in there. Some of the games, their overworld is a little lacking. Ooh. See another hook. That was a rope trap for Minish. Minish is just gonna get bombarded with traps as soon as we load in there. I'm not sure I like it. Oh yeah, I can turn the necklace in. Small key, Zelda 1, cool. Alright, let's make some progress. Doggy mask. Alright, hookshot should be okay here. He killed himself! He blew himself up with the bomb. Another trap. Also, this room coming up scares me. I think I'm fine, because I have a sword. Yeah. We're fine. Everything's just fine. Get out of the way, please. I guess I have to do this the old-fashioned way. Alright, easy fight. Water of Life for Zelda II. Good stuff. Alright, what else do we have available right now? We have the upgrade, we have Canalet Castle. Okay. Some decent stuff. Stay away from me, please! Please, stop! Yeah, having Bracelet and Feather gives me a lot of options with LADX. Mushroom for Seasons. Alright, let's go do the Canalet Castle stuff. Yeah, Canalet Castle into River Rapids into Armos Knight. Really don't want to do Armos Knight. It's like one of the last things available though. Ooh! More pizza. Yeah, without something you can really stun lock him, it's a rough fight, for sure. Get out of my way, please. Thank you. Though we have 4 hearts now. That might help. Yeah, probably not. Hey, what's going on, Owl? Bomb refill for Minish. Okay. Ah! Alright. He's taken care of. Let's get the crow. Bow for A Link to the Past. Okay. Yeah, we're just, like, scraping the bottom of the barrel on things we can do. And we're making it by. We're making it by. This guy's annoying. Because he comes out swinging. This dude is a real jerk. But I think we should be okay. We can use our trusty get in and get out tactics. Mole mitts for Minish. Okay. That's a good find. You noticed LADX Link is definitely not the same Link as Oracle's. Sword swings, spins in the wrong direction. Yeah, he goes counterclockwise. Alright, I get away from you. Let's go river rapiding. I probably have a few other things I could be doing. in one of the other games. Maybe? Maybe not. Yeah, I generally don't even pay attention to that, but now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. Alright. Guess we go for it, right? It's probably safer for me to get off the raft, go in here, and then swim. Because I can swim underwater. Yeah, that's definitely the safest way of getting through there. I need them to get away from me. Thank you. The wall up by the ladder is a fairy fountain. Do I want to do this? Answer is probably not. I forget if hookshot works. I don't think it does. There we go. And it was just money. No, Zelda 2 is still in it. Zelda 2 is still here. We just made a couple accommodations. Bow for A Link to the Past. Okay. Slingshot for seasons? Ooh. That's seed access for seasons. Seed access is good. Alright. D3 time. Here we go again. At least this time we have a feather. Do I have any more? I have one more key. Okay. Every time. Every single time the nightmare key is there. What is going on? Alright, we need boots to go make any progress in here. Do I have anything else available to me? No. No, we're done here. So let's head over to Seasons. I think Seasons has some good stuff. Or at least has some potential. Oh yeah, you don't get items in Blano's room. I remember now. Mushroom, slingshot. And those are Ember Seeds. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, so Ember Seed access is great. I don't have egg. The spell? Ooh, I'm probably gonna want to... Yeah, I want to go to desert. I'm gonna have to go back into Hero's Cave because I forgot the code. magic container. Yeah, let's go get our code again. Let me type that somewhere that I can don't lose it. There we go. Oh, I could do Black Beast while I was over there. Yeah, I wrote it down last time, but I wrote it down into the client, and then I closed the client because we swapped games. So, need to remember not to do that next time. Another Cloud Top Skinstone? Okay. Feel like we're gonna be good on Kinstones by the time we unlock Minish Cap. Angler Key. Okay. Big money. Big money for A Link to the Past as well. Ouchies. Alright, I'm gonna take this extra careful. Because I don't have a good way of navigating this. Zelda 1 small key for 20? Sure. It's good to have. The more small keys we get in Zelda 1, the better. Alright, what do we got here? I did not break a sign yet. I can do that real quick. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Breaking a sign... I mean, I could do it with the Bigoron sword. Is there a sign right here, I think? There is. Heart container for Minish. Now Minish might survive, potentially? I don't know, we might just load into Minish and it just dies. From the traps. Okay. 6 is an interesting dungeon. Because we can get a decent amount of things done. But it's also a very scary dungeon. Ah! Falling in a pit. These guys are very scary. Do I have any rings? Steadfast. Less knockback. I mean, that actually lets you get through the thing a little bit easier, I think. Oh, I had a potion! I forgot I had the potion. I thought I was dead. I thought I was just dead. Well, at least now if I find another potion, it's not going to waste. Yeah, we could actually utilize it. Ropes are actually very scary when you have a Bigoron sword. Alright, that's all I can do in here. Yeah, taking extra damage plus bigger on sword is just scary. That slow swing speed is very hard to account for. Ouch. Rupees for ages. We really need to unlock another game. That is going to be our best source of new checks. I think otherwise I'm pretty much tapped out in here. I think we have to go back to LADX. I think we're headed right back to LADX. We got angler keys, so we have a whole new dungeon to check out. I think whatever dungeon we end up finding is going to be something we could do a lot in. Oh wait, I gotta put the connector in. There we go. Well, good news is we're kind of close to angler key drop off. So let's go do that. And then maybe... Ouchies! Maybe we'll unlock a new game? Yep, that's about what I expected. Eagle Tower always shows up. Eagle Tower does have a decent amount of checks. So I think we'll make good progress. But we'll see. Does Hookshot stun? No. Hookshot does not stun Kirby. Yeah. I screwed this up, but I'll go back around. I should have come back and done the super jump. And then done that. Been a little bit since I've done the routing for this dungeon. He blew himself up again. Progressive boomerang for seasons. Unlock ages. Okay. We got a new game. There we go. Yo, let me get the warp. Mini boss warp first, before I do anything else. Because that's just going to make the routing a little bit easier. Oh no! We got the boots. We got boots. Yeah, so LADX is just cruising along. So we can go beat D3 after this. I have to be careful with D3. Because we have died to that boss before. Yeah, Oracle mode is on. So we can easily die. Yeah, most people don't actually see that room ever. Because the only thing in there is a potion. Oh wait, I did wrong. There we go. Alright, D3 is there. Honestly, before I head there, I want to go check out a few other places. Yeah, Windfish requires all instruments. all of the games require every dungeon clear. You know what? Maybe I go to Ages instead of doing D3. I think that's a better idea. Because we just unlocked Ages. Why is that not showing up? There we go. What do we get? Fairy Powder, Red Ring, Stationary, Brother Emblem, Tokay Eyeball, Rupees, Bombs, Mustache, Joke, Rupees, Sword, Doggy Mask, Rupees. Okay. Instant LADX Boomerang. Right back to LADX we go. No, we're not going back there right now. Yeah, so we have a few things to check. Not a lot. But it's a new game, so glad we got to play a little bit of it. There's a tune right in here, and there's some powder. And the mustache. That would be funny if all of the health was locked behind Zelda II. So like I had to play Zelda II to get health. But then that would quickly get really old and boring. Because we'd be running low health most of the time because we don't want to play Zelda 2. Cane for Minish. How many slates? 3. The accommodations for Zelda 2 is we're doing 3 lives instead of 1, because that's what you start with in the vanilla game. And we're also going to allow a generous helping of Up+A, which, if you don't know, restores your health and sends you back to either the beginning of the dungeon you're in. Ooh, Link Between World hookshot. That's nice. Minish Cap heart piece is also very good. It sends you to either the beginning of the dungeon you're in or the start area of the overworld. Interesting that Piece of Heart was only considered useful and not progression, because our max health is 10 hearts, which is directly up to Wave Blade. Oh no, it showed as progression in when we got it, but the thing showed blue because it was probably useful progression. So Hookshot for Link Between Worlds should open up some things, I think. Ooh, Frog Song. We don't have Ocarina. We got the bell for seasons. That is pretty significant. I don't think that actually gets me into a dungeon, but it does get me a few checks. Yeah, because I don't have Feather yet. We got a rope! Okay. And that's about all we can do with ages right now. Let's head over to seasons and turn in that bell. Are they going to do another Oracle's Hackathon? I believe they're still doing hacks. I haven't played around with them recently. I need to look into it again. Because I'm sure there's probably a lot of new hacks available. I think they did do like a second round of the hackathon. Yeah, I should go and look at all of the things available and play through some of them. Okay. I think that's about all we can do in seasons right now. Let's go head over to Link Between Worlds and see if we can do anything with that hook shot. Oh, we got a lot of money. We got a lot of money. Maybe I should buy some of these items. Some of the cheaper ones. Just to increase our percentage just a little bit. Alright, I think that's good. Yeah, it doesn't really look like the hookshot does much for me. Wait, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Trade letter in a bottle? Maybe I have to equip the milk. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. It says trade letter in a bottle. I don't have letter in a bottle. I have milk in a bottle. Buy the honeycomb for LEDX. Oh, it was marked off. Or maybe it's because the... Yeah, look, the premium milk is the second tier of that. I wonder if I have to drink the milk. It might be a tracker issue. I don't know. I don't have anything else available to me here. Oh, tracker's also not showing. Yeah, maybe I should connect. There we go. There we go. It would help if I connected to the thing. So yeah, now it shows that I can't do that. Alright, so it looks like I can do some stuff over here. Alright, there are some big chests over here. Island chart for ages? That gets me island access. I think I had rope as well. Mark container, Zelda 1. Cool. Alright, let's see. We can do a little bit in Eastern, it looks like. Boots for Minish. No, the Mai are not randomized. I didn't want to have to learn all the different locations for them. Red ring for Zelda 1. Oh, right. And that looks like all I can do here. Yeah, I can't go any further. Yeah, if we could get access to Zelda 1, that would be great. Alright, so that's done. Let's head back to Ages? Yeah, I think Ages. Yeah, we're using SlotLock for this, so... Zelda 1 is still locked. And that's the only game that I have not played at all today. Would be nice to play it. Alright. Island chart gets us the raft. Though I don't know if it really does much for me. Yeah, we're almost at 10%. If I can get one more check, I think that probably gets us 10%. One or two. Oh yeah, I don't have a bracelet. So a lot of the stuff here I just can't do. I can go in here. Oh, no, I can't. I can't lift the meat. Oh, I can't do that. Alright, and I can't do any of that because I don't have seed access. Maybe we just buy this item here? Sure. That's like all I can do right now. In here. What else did we get? Oh, we got the honeycomb for LADX, didn't we? Probably need to go to LADX. Yeah, we got Boomerang, Frog Song, Honeycomb. Honeycomb is pretty easy to turn in. Also, I guess because we have boots, we can do 3. We probably should do 3. And I got the ocarina. Okay. That's pretty big. Because now I can get the song from Marin here. Another boomerang for seasons. Okay. That is also very, very good. Alright, let's go to 3. We go to 3 and we try and finish it. Yeah, it's fine to go this way. Yep, there's the small key that we needed. Alright, so we should be able to just go down and clear out the rest of the dungeon. Bow for Minish. Ouch! That hurt. Oh, that was close. I didn't realize that was gonna be that close. Oh no. The health situation in this game is rough. Very rough. I mean, I've had more than my fair share of close calls. Ah, didn't get the last one. That's fine. Heart Container Zelda 1. Zelda 1's gonna be beefy when we get to play it. Alright. We gotta be very careful on this boss. This boss can definitely stun lock me to death. Why is this not working? There we go. Yeah, probably gonna get wobbled. We'll get wombo comboed. Alright. There's one. Alright, we survived. And it's another trap for Minish. Oh, we can do the Mambo now that we have access to the Ocarina. We can get the Mambo check. And then I think that's a good place to end for today. Like we're not getting anything else. We'll pick this up tomorrow or something. But yeah, that's the last check I have available in LADX right now. Oh! Progressive Heart for Ages. Oh, that is definitely a good spot to end, because we're going to be heading to Ages with Tune of Currents and doing a lot of stuff. So I think we wrap it up here. We made a lot of good progress today. Got rid of a few kinks early on, and then we got this run going. We're at 10.85%. Pretty solid. That already unlocks our second upgrade. Oh, 10.91. It just updated. So 10.91%. So we'll pick this up another time. Thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time.